self-willed, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignity.
Self-willed, isn't it?
Oh, man. Boy, I gotta read that again, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Go on. Self-willed.
Yeah. Whereas angels, which are greater in power and might.
Right, you know, bro, you gotta read that verse again, man. That's the point that I missed again.
Yeah. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh and the lust of uncleanness.
Right, and key. Chiefly them that walk after the flesh. It doesn't the scripture says walk in the spirit?
Yep.
Don't it say that, right?
Yeah.
So if you're walking in the spirit, you're gonna find yourself following the ways of the scriptures. But if you follow into the flesh, what are you gonna do? Oh, I wanna do what I wanna do. Yep. I'm gonna try and get younger guys in to follow me, and that's that flesh, man.
Yeah.
Go on. That's walking in the flesh. That ain't walking in the spirit.
The lust of uncleanness and despised government. Presumptuous are they.
A daring man. Go on.
Self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignity.
Yeah, that's the point I want to jump on.
Yep.
Now, you got guys they'll say, oh man, I just feel like, you know, you did me wrong, and I don't feel right about the order. I don't feel right what judgment was put upon me. So they're speaking evil against dignities, man. Okay, because they don't want to have to bear the burden of being below for a moment of time. For a season, for a season of time. They want to be on top right now. They want that glory right now. You ain't gonna get it like that, man. It takes, man. It could take 5 years, man. It could take 3 years. It could take 10 years even, man. But you gotta be in there. You gotta have faith to believe that one way or the other, the Lord is gonna raise me up. And that's how it goes, man.
Whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusation against them before the Lord. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not.
Right, speak evil of the things that they understand not. And you got a lot of guys that fell out and spoke evil against the apostle, spoke evil against the word and the doctrine that we were bringing about. And now they just preserve for judgment. Somebody give me Jude 1 and I think it's 1 and 2. Stop with 1 and 2. Jude 1 and 2. Jude, yeah. You know, so, hey man, Most High already got the number sealed, the elect. The elect is already sealed. So, hey man, if you ain't a part of that number, then you gonna be out there, man. Even if you come into, let's just say you come into the truth. Hey, you can come into the truth just to be walked back out again.
Oh, I'll get it. Oh, finally.
If the Lord deems you fit for salvation, because everybody ain't gonna be saved, man. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but everybody ain't gonna be saved. All nations ain't gonna be saved either. The only people that's gonna be saved are Israelites, the 1/3. Okay, that Christian shenanigans, that ain't gonna happen, man. All right, and we can read that in Scripture. Okay, which the pastors, by the way, are copying us.
Who's this Jude?
What do you want?
Book of Jude.
Yeah, got it. Jude what?
Jude 1 and 2.
Right, this is Jude 1 and 2, and it says, mercies unto you, and peace, and love be multiplied. Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write
When I gave all diligence. So Jude gave all diligence, right? Go on.
Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation.
Of the coming salvation. So he was, I believe he was a scribe, right? He was a prophet and he was a scribe. Just like Paul was writing letters down and he was diligent in doing so, and he was diligent in the ministry.
What Jude 1 is it? Jude?
He's already got it.
Oh, he's got it, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
And it says, common salvation. It was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith.
Right, earnestly contend for the faith, meaning you got to be on fire. That fire got to be burning in you. Okay, you got to be ready to do this work. coming out here in the cold, coming out here when it's hot. In season, what does it tell you in Timothy? It says, be instant in season and out of season. Because it's one thing to wake up and find out that you're a Hebrew, but when you get to that level of being in the camp, you got to be in the camp every week. There's no taking breaks, man. We don't do the break thing, especially in Great Millstone. We don't do that break thing, man. All right, if you taking 5 weeks off or 2 years off, we ain't dealing with that, man.
The winter off.
Right, the winter.
You know, like the football season. Yeah, we're close for the winter break.
Right.
That's niggas, man.
Right, they taking that winter break off, man.
Hey, could you imagine a nigga football league, man?
Right.
You know, a referee with dreadlocks. You know, man's coming up when they want. You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, man. Mosai said, seek the Lord 10 times more. Read that, brother.
Right, and it says, it was needful for me to write unto you.
I tell you what, brother, you read enough. I'm gonna have the brother Taj read, because he ain't been reading it in a long time.
Oh, see,
and exalt you.
Yeah.
That ye earnestly contend for the faith,
right,
which was once delivered unto the saints.
Right, which was once delivered unto the saints. So we are to contend for the faith, man. That's all that matters. All of this shenanigans of this world, this shit don't matter, man. This shit's going downhill. Your economy's down in the ground.
That's it.
Okay, this shit's going down, man. Even people in the world are seeing that. So how much more us? We're supposed to see that even more. And we're supposed to be more puffed up in the spirit, man. Plus you're seeing more prophecies being played out on earth. Okay, yeah, come around, Tash. He's gonna sort the camera out.
Right, and it says, for there are certain men crept in unawares.
Right, there's certain men crept in unawares. And this is the thing, because normally you get mad when a guy fall off. But you really can't get mad because everything's playing out through the spirit, man. The Most High is making this movie worthwhile. He's already got the script. This is the script to the movie that we're living in today. And within that script, everything's being played out. So if you were meant to come in this truth and endure for a while, hey, that was what it was, man. That was what it was. That's why. Matter of fact, yeah, finish that. Until you finish with that, right?
No, it's a bit more.
Okay, let him finish that. That's a quick thing anyway.
And it says, ordained to this condemnation.
Right, ordained to this condemnation, going.
Ungodly men. Turning the grace of our God unto lasciviousness.
Right, turning the grace of our power to lasciviousness, man. And the word condemnation comes from the word to condemn or damnation. All right? I'll tell you what, brother, we're going to further look into that word, condemnation. You know? Because you're going to have guys, man, they're going to endure for a while and then they're going to be out there.
Yeah.
Ready in place and preserved for judgment. See that? Condemnation. Perdition. See that?
That's the problem with Jake. They're too impulsive, man. They see something, they want it, and this, that, and the other.
Right.
And you're at the bottom. We said that last week.
Yep.
Brother Doe was talking about it. Our people got pride, but they're still at the bottom.
Yep. It makes no sense.
It makes sense, man.
No, I'm not a big blow one up for me. You don't have no.
Can't.
Walking around with prideful. You don't have shit.
Yeah.
You're poor. You're proud. The Bible talks about it. One thing I hate, a poor man that's proud.
Right.
We ain't gonna be proud of it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Poor.
That's why he said, bring spirits meet for repentance, man.
There you go. See that? So that's just the bottom line. Yeah, give me that picture of two. You know, it speaks about they that endure for a while. The parable of the sower of the seed. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, go on.
That's First Peter 5 and 5 it says, likewise in the anger, submit yourselves.
You was already reading that already, but that's the spirit that was brought out again. Go on.
Yeah, or you be subject one to another.
Right, all ye be subject one to another. That's what it says. It says be subject to one another, man. Okay? All of us are under some form of order. I myself included. We're under orders. Okay? And that's the way Mosai set it up, man. even in the kingdom of heaven. In the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be order. All right? This society right here shows you what it means to be out of order. This is why you have a lot of madness out here. Cancers at an all-time high. People are on drugs at an all-time high. Why is this? Because you got a nation of people that's ruining the orders of earth. Okay? This society is a prime example of what it means on why you should keep the commandments of the Heavenly Father and keep everything in order. Okay? That's why this shit's going down. Facts. Go on, brother.
Right, this is condemnation. It says the expression of very strong disapproval.
Okay, yeah, you're going.
Censure, it says criticism.
Okay.
Castigation. Stricture. I'll try to pronounce that one. Damnation. Vilification. And more. So it says that's condemnation.
Right. And they have the saying, damnation. So when you're damned, what does that mean? Meaning you're gonna have to deal with judgment. Okay?
Yeah, man.
So any guy that comes in this truth and they want to do what they want to do and they fall out of there, they're already down before they even came in. See that? So we got.
Let's finish a little bit more. It says turning the grace of God into lasciviousness and denying the only Lord God of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
Hey.
Denying, you know.
Denying, man.
You deny the order.
Shit.
There you go, man. Think about
You deny the order. You denying the power that gave you the truth, man.
That's it.
You see that? That's why you got to be careful when you come in the truth.
Yeah, man.
Especially when you step in the camp that the Lord is dealing with.
Yep.
The Lord set up us to be the administrators of the truth. And if you're around these men, you gotta act likewise, man. Okay? So that's it on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got.
Back to 1 Peter 5 and 5 says, likewise you younger, submit yourself to an elder. Yea, all of you subject one to another, and be clothed with humility.
Right, be clothed with humility. Go on.
With the Most High, resist of the proud.
Right, so if you notice, he said be clothed. So if you look at us, right, we all have clothes on, right? Do we just have clothes on our torso? No, we have clothes on our legs too. We're clothed. So when you're clothed with humility, that means you gotta cover yourself with humility, man, with humbleness.
That's right.
That's what this truth is all about. That's what the Bible is all about, man. Okay? That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the Bible now. When we come into the Bible, we gotta live up the Bible.
Yeah.
Alright? The so-called black man's document, the Bible. You know, we ain't no niggas on the street corner smoking bud and just talking shit all day. We're a new breed of men. We have standards. Okay? So read that.
And it says, for the Most High resisted the proud and giveth grace to the humble.
And giveth grace to the humble. We are the humble.
That's it.
We are the humble.
To be humble.
We already playing our part. We doing what we gotta do. Okay?
Right.
Even by us coming out here in the highways and the byways shows that we're the humble. Okay? And also we have to tell these other nations, these Edomites, these so-called Europeans, that they're going into slavery too.
That's right.
That's a part of being humbled as well.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a part of it, man. The scripture says to prophesy against Mount Seir.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's just a part of this truth. You can't have the Bible, but then you're going to teach half of the truth. You got to teach all of it, man. You got to tell these devils they're going into slavery too.
That's it, man.
Because that's where they're going. Once this society drops ground zero, this society's out of there and they're going right into slavery. I'm talking about the so-called white man. They're all going into slavery, man, for what they did unto our ancestors. Okay? Just because, it's 400 years ago. That was a long time ago. That don't mean shit, man. The Most High requires that which is past. They're going into slavery, deal with it, man. Okay? Go on. But that's not the topic. The topic is what we're dealing with right now. Go on.
Right, this is Philippians 2 and 2.
Yeah, read that.
Verse 6, and it says, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High.
Right, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of the Most High. The men that you see around here and around the world, we're the men of the Most High. So when you come before the men of the Most High, you gotta humble yourself, man.
That's it.
Especially if you only did a year in. Go on.
That he may exalt you in due time.
Woo. See, that's the point, man.
Oh.
That's what I was saying all along. And I was talking to this brother on the phone. Okay, just because the Lord has you where you know, just because the Lord has it to where you in a lower position in the truth, that don't mean you always gonna stay there.
Yeah,
The
man.
Lord is gonna raise you up in due time.
Patience, though.
Right.
Patience. Yeah.
So read that. So that's a good scripture, brother. Yeah, read that.
And this is Philippians 2:2. And it says, fulfilling my joy that you be like-minded,
Right, that you be like-minded, going,
having the same love, being of one accord.
being of one accord.
Oh,
Not two accord, not
Yeah.
three accord, but one accord. So you gotta be in unison with the church of the Most High.
boy, man.
Okay, go on.
Of one mind. And it says, letting nothing be done through strife.
Right, let nothing be done through strife, man. And we had two guys we had to deal with, and they were dealing with strife. Trying to get other guys to follow them, to set up their own camp because they couldn't bear the judgment, or they wanted to exalt themselves, man.
Khan.
All right, and that's why if you notice, like I said last week, the Passover is coming real close. We're a month away.
That's it.
We're less than a month away from the Passover. You got guys falling out, man.
Yep.
Left, right, hand, and center. Okay, that's what you're going.
Right, and it says, letting nothing be done through strife or vain glory.
In vain glory, and that's why we gotta be. And we also gotta be cool too, because hey, man, the Lord could take any one of us out.
Definitely, man.
You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta be leveled in the street. We can't be too hyped up and all that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm better than this guy. I'm gonna show you that I'm better than this guy. And nah, man. We're all in this together, man. This is a fight.
That's
we're
it.
all fighting the same thing together, you know. And we're all, and number one, too, we all under orders, man.
That's
All
it.
under orders. Howard Shai washed the feet of one of the disciples.
Said that yesterday, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if you ain't coming on that spirit, man, of humility, and you ain't clothed with that, and you clothed with the spiritual demon Satan, that's what it is, man.
That's it.
Because that prideful spirit is of Satan. Why you think Esau could stand up real proud? Because he got Satan with him. Go on, brother.
And it says, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
Right, the word esteem means to put ahead.
That's it.
That's what the word esteem is.
Yeah.
In the Greek. So when you value the men of the Lord, you're gonna be insubordinate to them. Especially those that are over you in the spirit, man.
Khan. That's it.
Alright? That's how that goes, going.
Right, and it says, esteem other better than themselves. Look not every man on his own things.
Right, look not every man on his own things, going.
But every man also on the things of others.
Right, but read that verse again.
And it says, look not every man on his own
right, ain't it?
things,
Yep.
but every man also on the things of others.
Right, but look upon things upon others, man.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. That's why the scriptures tells you, right, that there's certain men that are, roughly paraphrasing. It says that you mark certain men that are more, effective in the gospel.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you gotta do. If there's a guy in the camp that's doing exactly the good works, you gotta follow that same spirit. You're gonna follow him to a T, but you're gonna follow his works. So you can be on his level too.
It's an example, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like the apostles. The apostles, they're a prime example on how we're supposed to be.
They're an excellent example, man.
Absolutely.
And they've endured all of this for 30 years, man.
Absolutely.
Niggas betraying them and stuff, man.
Yep. Yep. That's right. You're going.
Right, and it says on the top here, the attitude of a Mashiach. He said, let this mind be in you.
Right. Let this mind be in you. Humility. Brotherly. Being in order.
Yep.
That's the mindset, man. Not that self-willed nigga mentality. And this is the thing, man. That niggerism shit ain't gonna plain break no soul. We're not dealing with that nigga shit in here. If you got that spirit on you, man, then it's gonna be revealed one way or the other. You're gonna be outside the camp. You will be out of the camp real quick. If you got that spirit on you, man. Okay? It's happened throughout the years, and it's gonna keep happening.
It's true.
All right?
Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing new under the sun.
Son, yeah.
And it says, let this mind be in you, which was also in a Mashiach Yahushua, who being in the form of God,
Right, but being in the form of God, going,
though it's not robbery to be equal with God.
right, but it's not robbery to be equal with God. Okay? So that's just the thing on that, man. Yeah, read that verse. Read that again.
Right, and it says, who being in the form of God,
Right?
though it's not robbery to be equal with God,
Okay, go on.
but made himself of no reputation.
That's your Howard Shah.
Ooh,
That's your
man.
Howard Shah right there.
There you go, man.
He was equal with the Father, right?
Yeah.
Because he performed the works of God in the flesh, right? I mean, in the physical realm, as it tells you in Romans, I believe it's 1. Right? So, but guess what? He gave himself no reputation. So wait a minute. So if you come in the truth, that means you really gotta just be the low. You gotta play the low key guy, man.
That's it. Yep.
That's what that means. Because if the first man did it, if the master did it, which Yahweh Shah is our master, right?
Yeah.
If that's what he did, we gotta do the same
Same thing, man.
We gotta do the
You
same
know?
thing.
But it's hard for some people.
It's very hard for some people. Me.
Because Yahweh Shah knew he was the top guy, man. He knew it.
Yeah.
But he humbled himself greatly. That's why the scripture says, the greater thou art, the more humble yourself.
Yeah, man. That's it.
That's how you gotta be, man.
Yeah.
Even if you're the shit, you ain't gotta show up like that. You ain't gotta show the world you the shit because you the shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like people that ain't got shit, they gotta show themselves that they got shit because they don't got shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Furthermore, Yahweh Shah had an example. You have to set an example.
Yep.
The rest of them.
That's right.
That's right.
He knew. It wasn't about him. It was about them.
There you go.
Here you go, man.
Which allowed as no man but today is labor.
His brother.
Yeah. There you go. You know?
You got it. So
That's it.
His job when he came, he didn't come for himself. He came to die for them.
Yeah.
He came for them.
Yep.
He didn't come for himself. So it wasn't about him. It was about them.
That's it.
And he came for them that believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
And ultimately, those that believe, they're gonna receive the reward into the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
And then guess what? Even the 2/3, they're gonna come back in the kingdom. They're gonna be destroyed on this side, but they're gonna come back. Okay. And that was all the doings of Yahweh Shah. Yes, so read that verse again. That was a beautiful verse.
And it says here, but made himself of no reputation.
Made himself of no reputation. Okay, you like for example, he came across certain men. I believe it's in John 6, and he did a good deed, right? And he didn't even want the reference. He didn't want it. Let me see if I can find it.
I remember he said
They wanted to make him a king.
there's none good but the Father, man.
John chapter 6. He said the people wanted to make him a king in it after
Yeah.
he saw him with the signs. He said no. And then he went up to the mountain alone.
Yeah.
To the mountain.
Look at the battery. Look at the battery, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm
2 bars.
talking about.
2 bars.
Actually says the thing on this, look at the clock side. It says 30 minutes, then you got to look at that
Matthew's
part.
13.
Oh, on this side, yeah?
Finish with that, right?
Well, let me just finish this
52
off.
minutes. 52 minutes.
And it says here, and took upon him the form of a servant.
Right, he took upon himself the form of a servant. Although he knew he was the man. He was the king of the Jews.
Yeah, he was the man, number 1. I'm the man. You know what I mean? But he was humble about it.
Yeah.
You niggas,
But what two-third has that ability?
Yeah.
They don't have that ability. That's why he out there, man. Go on.
And it says, and being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself.
Right, he humbled himself. Go on.
And became obedient
And he came obedient
unto death.
unto death.
Wow,
so he
man.
became obedient unto death, unto his father.
That's the brother speaking.
That's it.
Just go around and that's the brother speaking.
Okay?
Oh, okay. That's the
He had
brother
to do the will of his father. So he became obedient unto that. Yahweh was trying to say, oh man, I'm in a high position. I'm in a reasonable position. I don't gotta do what the Most High tell me to do.
Yeah.
All right?
Oh, you
He
asked
follows the
questions.
truth. You got a question?
Yeah, you asked
Yeah,
a
brother.
question.
What's the question?
Greetings. I recognize 12 tribes as kept up. What's your name? What's the name of your group organization?
Well, you just said about, man, what the
12 tribes of
12
Israel.
tribes of Israel. That's who we are.
All right,
That's
I know
who we
the
are.
Deuteronomy. Yeah, Revelation still.
What's she doing
That's
up
it.
there?
That's it. You know?
What the fuck the camera doing up there?
Regular.
Well, really, this is the setup. Like, what we're out here to do, we're out here to, warn
I'll
our
leave it
people.
like that.
Yeah, what's she
Right, spread
what's
the
this
word
about?
and then warn them for destruction. That's what we're doing.
okay. That's why I go on the camera. Look at that. That's how it's supposed to be. So it was like that for how long? What? When I come and saw the camera, like, how long was it like that for?
I've been moving it. Don't touch it, yeah?
See there, look, 49 minutes. Look at
how much is left?
No, but it'll run down quicker than that.
Okay.
Alright, man.
You're going to be here for a while,
It'll run down quicker. That's why I go on the camera.
Yeah, we're going to be until like 8:15.
How many times am I going to tell you about the camera? You don't.
And that's just what it is, man.
Why are you cutting the bodies off like? What's that?
Too much gap.
He's already
Keep it close.
He's already in that
You've got to keep it down. Look,
yeah.
as long as you don't cut off the head, you see the head part.
Okay.
And look, the body. Don't never do like, look.
You can just sway it this way and that way?
Yeah. Just do it like, what you want to do is try and get as much people in.
Yeah.
But if you have to cut somebody else, get somebody else in. Because I'm standing close to them, so.
Because you were standing there, I thought. And then he talked, so.
I know who you're talking about, but I forgot his name.
Yeah, but you had it up. You had it up.
Yeah. So leave it the same place, but.
Look, what you got to do is make sure, look, you don't want to cut the head. Have the head just underneath. The tallest person is the one you want to focus on. Whoever's tallest or nearest.
Okay.
Like someone standing there, you lift it down so they're over there.
Oh, you're talking about.
What if you was over there and I went to just turn it? Okay.
Yeah, anyone.
But no need to go up and down like that.
No, you don't have to go. Make sure just the head is
From
thingy.
Socrates.
There you go. See, you corrected me like a child, and I took it. Child. So if I get a precept?
No, let me finish.
Oh, okay, all right.
Right, and it says, and being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself.
Fashion as a man, go on.
He humbled himself and became obedient unto death.
Right, became obedient unto death. Okay, he became obedient unto death. So he was obedient unto his father. Yahweh, his name was. So guess what? We gotta be obedient unto our elders and unto the Father as well. Okay? So when you go out there and you do what you want to do, man, I don't really feel that this is the camp I need to be in because I don't even feel in the spirit, man. I feel as though, y'all was just too rough on me. And
Quenching the spirit.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, quench not the spirit.
Right, quenched up the spirit and this and that and the third. I mean, hey, man, the judgment came down and it was 6 months. You gotta just deal with it, man.
Yeah, just deal with it. And why don't?
It was too much without reading. Just deal with it, man.
If you're gonna do a video and you're gonna say things, tell them the whole story, man.
Yeah.
Don't start saying, "Oh, they were quenching my spirit."
He said,
Tell them that you made a video and it had your woman in it, man.
Right,
he said,
Do you know what I mean?
He said the chains of darkness.
It's chains of darkness. Wow, man.
Chains of darkness.
Yeah.
He said he broke these out of the chains of darkness. I'm thinking, what? Egotistic.
Man.
So ego, man.
And we don't.
He was in those. The reason why we put him down like that is because he went off, man.
Yeah.
You brought your woman to the fucking TV screen, man.
Yeah.
YouTube.
That's basically causing brothers to commit adultery. Yeah, man.
Yep.
If your when brothers see your woman, they're gonna think, oh, this woman can't shoot.
Yeah.
That's naturally what they're gonna think.
It's correction. That's all. No?
And that's why the judgment came down on him, man. The judgment came down and said, look,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because that's a major thing. That's a major thing. Even as wicked as them IUIC Negroes are, they wouldn't do no shit like that, man. Even them GOCC cats, man, out there in Jamaica, they wouldn't be doing no shit like that.
That's true, that's true.
On the scene while they doing the video. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really want to talk about the guy like that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The point of the matter is that you can't be insubordinate. You got to be subordinate under the orders given.
That's it.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Order.
Order, man. Yeah.
Order.
Yeah.
That's
And then, but hang on, the order. If you're complaining about the order, you went outside, spoke to someone else, who's a brother,
right.
alright, to bring order. He brought order, and now you don't want the order.
Right.
It don't make sense.
That's what he did, man. He's the one that came to me talking about.
There you go.
I can't bring order because I'm not in a position to tell Taz and you
There you go, man.
You see?
See?
There the cat's coming out of the basket.
See, that's what he said.
That's what he told me.
Wow.
He's not in the position. So he asked me, I said, okay, I'll chat to my aunt, and then we'll see what we can cook up.
Yeah.
And then I chat to my aunt won't be with him, but I kind of pushed my aunt. And then he said, all right, seeing as you want to be with it, go and chat to Rakarcom about it.
Yeah.
I went to Rakarcom, and then went to the end. Rakarcom came down here. I kind of got reduced.
Yeah.
And you know, and then the order got set up.
Yep.
And now the order's been set in the camp. He doesn't like what he asked for.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
asked for.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it.
That's
I'm
it.
thinking, what's order gonna look like in his camp? Say if he has a camp.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, man.
Say if
Maybe the
certain guys go off in his camp. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna punish them because he can't punish them and expect them to take it because he can't take it?
Yeah, that's it.
He couldn't take it.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's just gonna be hypocrisy.
That's it. It's gonna, yeah. Double-minded man, unstable in all his ways,
He
man.
wanted the power to give orders.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's all it boiled down to.
Say what? Say what?
He wanted the power to give orders because he said, I can't do nothing because
That's Esau trying to exercise his power, man. Did you see that?
Yeah, I know.
He's trying to exercise that.
That's the same. We done it the other
Yeah,
week.
he did it the other day.
It's the same.
You say that he's not in the kingdom yet.
It's the same thing, man. What are you doing that?
He's saying you niggas, we're not in the kingdom yet.
And he done that last week.
That's why
And I
he
tried
came
to
back.
stop you. Remember?
That's why
you walked through here.
Check this out, brother. That's why he came back, because we caught him on his bullshit. Is he's thinking that, he's thinking that because he's an old guy, we'll let him get off scot free.
Yeah.
But we see what you're doing, man. We see
Look what it says on his bag.
Yeah. Religion is stupid.
That's where he walked through.
This bag, it says, look, religion is stupid.
Correct. Well said.
Yeah, and it is stupid, you're right.
We don't
But
deal
you know,
with
though,
it.
we don't deal with religion.
We don't do a
We
religion.
ain't dealing with religion.
Since the
We're
Bible
dealing
is a
with our
load of bullshit and
nationality.
you're carrying one.
Really? It's another bullshit.
It is indeed.
It's gonna be in World War III when you're burnt up in nuclear missiles, man.
Child molester.
Hey, you know that? What's that film Back to the Future? Hey, that's Doc Brown, man.
That's why he's brown.
You know that Einstein.
That's not the brown, brother.
That's all the power.
Right.
It's an Albert Einstein with arthritis, man.
Yeah, because he's probably thinking, he's just an old guy, so we won't think about it. Nah, man, this is the thing. We know each other was more than they know themselves.
Yeah, man.
We know what
Yeah,
they're trying to do, man.
that's it.
About, religion is stupid, but we not religious people. We just, we're bringing about is who we are. We're just the prophets of the Lord, declaring that we're the Jews, we're the Israelites. That's all it is.
Yeah, we're back. That's it.
We're just back in the flesh now. We're the same disciples that are back in the flesh now.
That's it.
Doing the same thing.
But the whole thing is, Sean is not thinking. He didn't think it through, man.
Yeah.
He was just acting and said, listen, these guys are trying to suppress me. I'm not having it. And then the scripture said, quenching up the spirit.
But you're supposed to be suppressed. The scripture says being subject unto all men.
Yeah.
That's the suppression right there. I was suppressed. This brother was suppressed.
Yep. Me too. We've all been
We're all
rebuked.
suppressed.
Yep.
So you got to deal with that suppression, man.
Yeah, man.
Go on, bro.
Right, and it says,
You can't come in this thing and do 1 year, 2 years. Oh, I'm the high speaker now. I'm the high priest now. It don't work like that, man. You got to put years in.
That's
Go on,
it.
bro.
That's the scripture we read. Someone go on with like you.
Right. Right, they'll move you out of
Rather die in the truth longer than he was.
Right.
Go put into the camp and he go to the back and he couldn't handle it, man.
Right.
It was a little bit embarrassing for him, man.
Right.
Yeah. See?
See?
That's it, man.
If thou exalt thyself, he shall be the base.
A base. Yep. That's it, man. You know?
got a base and couldn't handle that being a base.
Yeah.
He had to wait to be, the most I would have exalted him again.
Yeah.
But humble himself.
Yeah.
Hey, Ashan, this is serious now. Ashan needs to be very careful about what he's doing.
Yeah, man.
Because he could wind up as a 2/3.
Well, he is a 2/3. That's why he did what he did. This is the point that why we're doing this video. Because see, what you're gonna have, right? What you're gonna have is this. What you're gonna have is you're gonna have, matter of fact.